Okay, guys, it's just us. Hi, I have Debbie here, and Josh is joining us. We are going to discuss the Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip, and we might even discuss Beverly Hills. Ooh. I got excited. Hi, Sherry. Okay, hi, Debbie. Hi, Susan. Let's see. I'm gonna tell you guys, everybody is live right now, and I don't have time for drama right now because I want to discuss these shows. I'm gonna finish off where I left off with the other thing I was watching. But Josh is here with us. And hi, Wendy, how are you? Hi, Margene the Queen, how are you? Thank you guys for joining. I appreciate it. Oh my God. So, Debbie, what are we doing tonight? Oh, wait a minute. Let me introduce Josh.
Okay.
Everyone, this is Josh. Say hi to Josh. I am excited to have him here. And let me tell you, Josh and I were talking in DMs. This has been a month or two back. Josh watches like The Young and the Restless and all of these shows, right? So Josh was taking me back to when Miss Chancellor was there and Jill, and we were going through, and I was like, oh my God. So it's like I never left The Young and the Restless because
well, have you watched this week's episodes?
I haven't watched anything. I have to binge watch everything, but I will be out of town. So I haven't. I might, well, I have to go to the office for a little bit tomorrow and then only for like an hour. And then I got to come back, grab Kayla, and then we have to go. But I might not get any sleep tonight. I think I'm just going to binge watch. But I haven't watched, let me be honest, since Neil died, I was in and out. I used to record it. Every day I would record The Young and the Restless, go home at night, watch it. Days of Our Lives, record it, go home, watch it. But when Neil died, when Christoph died, it took something out of me.
He was a great character on there.
Yeah, it took something. But I told you when you and I were talking in the DMs, when his son died, I knew because he wasn't handling it well. You can look at him when they said that he was drinking a lot. When him and his wife were going through their issues, he was drinking a lot. Right. I didn't think, and his son looked damn near identical to him. So I didn't think he was going to last that long. Hi, Echo, and everybody was trying to get him to go get help and stuff. And was she his ex-wife, or were they going through a divorce? Because I can't remember.
I don't think they were actively together. I can't.
Yeah, they weren't actively together.
Right.
Okay, so I didn't know if they had, they were just, because they separated after the son's death, if I recall correctly.
Right.
And yes. So I was just, and this is Josh on panel Ethel. And let me just say, today we had a crushing blow. James Caan died yesterday evening at the age of 82.
He was from The Godfather, right?
Yep, and a great actor. I was at work and this came across my phone. I said, get the hell out of here. That's just like Ray Liotta. I was like, what the hell? But James Caan passed away, and great actor. Great actor. So, Debbie, again, what are you drinking?
Some fuzzy stuff with some blackberries in it.
Is it a fuzzy navel or just fuzzy stuff?
Some sort of like Prosecco thing.
Prosecco, okay.
Yeah.
Josh, are you drinking?
I'm drinking water.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to share mine. I'm drinking Maker's Mark, okay? I still have a tickle in my throat. So I figured whiskey. I was doing the hot toddies. Hi, sister. How are you? Hi, sister. We were just talking about our trip to Vegas. I was talking to Josh about our trip and what happened. So, but I'm drinking Maker's Mark. I was doing the hot toddies with the honey and all this other shit. I just was like, forget that. I'll just cut it and just go straight with the Makers, just knock it completely out. So, Debbie, You watched the Ultimate Girls Trip today?
Just got finished watching it.
So
Had
you
to.
haven't been watching it.
No, I had to watch today's episode that got released today. I'm up to date. But I was doing stuff in between, and I had to rewatch the very last scene because I had to go run do something, and I kind of missed it. But yeah, I'm between Jill and what's her name, Whoop It Up. They bringing me down.
I wanted to. Okay, Josh, you've been watching from the beginning, right?
Yeah. I haven't seen today's episode because I had to take my grandmother to the hospital. But
okay, that's fine. I want to get everybody caught up. So we have the Housewives. You've got Brandi Glanville. You have Taylor. You have Dorinda. You have Phaedra. Whoop, whoop. You've got Eva the Diva. Woo. We have Tamra. Okay. We have Vicky. And then we have Jill Zarin that joins them on episode 2.
Just say Jill Zarin's overrated.
Yes, she is. Okay. So, oh my God. So, we've got the first day. I was telling everybody that, they get there, they're at Bluestone Manor, and, you have Dorinda who's hosting. Now, what's her name? Vicky said the other girls got to go to Jamaica or wherever they went. No,
Turks and Caicos.
Yeah, Turks and Caicos. But they get to go to Bluestone Manor. Where the F is Bluestone Manor?
I mean, I have to sort of agree with Vicky on that. I mean, Bluestone Manor's beautiful. It's beautiful, but it's not somewhere I would want to vacation at. But they are getting whatever.
Josh. First of all, I hope your grandma's okay.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, Josh.
Okay.
Oh, it's fine. She is. She has pneumonia in her left lung, but she'll be.
Oh no!
Ooh,
you don't mess with that pneumonia.
No, she's 79, so.
Exactly. So, speedy recovery for your grandma.
Thank you.
So, Vicky know why this particular season couldn't go internationals because her dumb fuck ass wouldn't go get a goddamn virus
COVID
shot.
test, or a shot.
Yep.
Now, Vicky is Vicky, but she makes me laugh.
Not anymore.
She does. She makes me laugh. So
I have life insurance through her.
Oh my God, you do?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I wouldn't be supporting
I spoke to her son through it, and I told him how crazy she was, and he just laughed, and he said she's just like that in real life.
He just waiting for his inheritance.
Right.
So, okay, so they get there. So Taylor and the best part of the first episode was with Taylor and Brandi. Brandi wants to talk to Taylor because she couldn't understand about Taylor writing the book right after Russell died. Now, personally, I don't think it's none of your goddamn business.
It's not.
None of your business. Taylor didn't have to explain anything to her. She goes, I think you wanted it to come out. No, because she looked horrified when Camille brought it out. I remember that scene even before they played it.
Mm-hmm.
She was horrified. So Brandi, she looks good on day 1. Seriously. Day 1, she
done the Botox and the filler.
The Botox, I'm teary. By day 2, Josh, you see the needle marks. I'm serious. With all the Botox.
But something was cracking on the side of her face. Did y'all see that?
Messed up her eye from surgeries.
Yep. She started, when they showed her at the table for breakfast, I jumped. I said, oh, shit. She looks that bad.
Did you watch Celebrity Big Brother?
No, I did. I don't get into that.
That's when I first noticed how bad her face was.
Wow.
Oh my God. But I didn't, but her face looks like it's cake, but you can see the needle marks. Then she's got, and I went back and looked at, I went and found some of these old episodes online. She never had that dent right here.
Right.
I
Never.
noticed that in this episode. I was
Yeah.
like, did somebody punch her or something? Like, I've never noticed that she had that little, like, depression.
It doesn't look good. Now, Dorinda, we all know she's
crazy.
a mess. So, they have Lobster the first night they're there.
Let me.
I am not going to have Dorinda cracking any guy, even though the shell. Hi, Danielle.
My mama knows not to even touch my food.
Danielle, I don't know if you watch the Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip, but if you do, I'll drop the link for you. But she's cracking people's lobster. Now, we have, me, when I'm at home, I'm going to break it with my hands and all this other shit. If I'm out to dinner, even at someone's home, we have the clams.
Yeah, the lobster clams.
Yeah.
Aren't they supposed to do that for you and then take it out of the shell and put it back in and serve it to you that way so that you don't have to get all caveman?
At a restaurant, but
I've had it both ways.
Thank you. I've had it both ways. In Louisiana, we get it the whole lobster, not just the tail, just like we get the whole crab and everything at the table, and we break it. So
I don't know how to do that.
When she started breaking these lobsters and wasting my juices, I was so damn mad. I was like, I ought to jump through this damn TV and punch her in her head. Seriously, that's how mad I was.
Couldn't she have shown them how to do it?
She could have. And then when she went to feed Phaedra, what did you think about that?
Phaedra should have slapped her in the face.
Phaedra ain't gonna do that.
No, she's not. I mean,
she ain't gonna do that. But I don't know. It was inappropriate.
The Trip has proven that Bravo needs to bring Phaedra back, regardless of what Candy says. I'm over Candy. I want Phaedra. If they want to save Roa, they'll bring Phaedra back.
I was trying to find the pictures of the crabs so you can see how they serve them to us in a restaurant. But like I'll go, oh, here they go. So this is how you get them in a restaurant in Louisiana like this. So this is just the crabs. So I ordered a dozen and they give them to you just like this.
Mm-hmm.
And you see the clusters and the picks and everything to pick the meat out. We ordered crawfish and I did a dozen of crawfish and I did like 7 pounds of crawfish. So, and that's at Caesar's, that's at Seafood Palace in Lake Charles. So that's the way they serve them to you. But she went around cracking. Oh my God, it was just disgusting. Now, Dorinda, we know, can't hold her damn alcohol.
Not at all.
And Debbie, this is just not last night. This is, Josh, am I lying? This is every freaking episode. She's gotten into it with everybody except Phaedra.
She knows better than to get Phaedra.
She didn't get into it with Eva.
Nope, she didn't get into it with Eva.
Eva's too nice.
Phaedra, Eva, and
has she gotten into it with Taylor?
No, not Taylor. That's the only 3.
True. Yeah.
That's the only 3 so far she hasn't gotten into it with. So, Josh, when did you think the episode started getting good? Was it episode
I liked it from
3?
the start.
From the start. Okay, but it was good from the start. Mm-hmm. But then when they did the when they went to the Morgan house again, they went over there again.
They were so rude to that medium woman, whatever she was. That was just rude, like just.
And then Brandi is she's so quick to tell people shut the fuck up. I would have punched her by now.
She would have only gotten to say that one time to me.
Yeah, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. and oh God. So Jill shows up when? Jill shows up
Probably
Day
before.
about a
2.
quarter of the way through episode 2.
Yeah,
Okay.
she
Okay.
had the Jewish holiday, so she couldn't make
Right.
day 1.
Yom
Mhm.
Kippur. So she
Mhm.
shows up and tries to recreate the scene from the Real House, and she did,
This,
from the Real Housewives of New Jersey. When she shows up and nobody wants her there. You remember that?
Crickets. Crickets.
yeah, from Scary Island, right?
Yep.
Yep.
And Dorinda act like she was surprised that Dorinda was there. Didn't you see Dorinda? She didn't even get up to greet her guests when she knew Jill was coming.
Because she
Right.
got instructions from producers to make it hostile, like a hostile welcome
Yeah.
or an awkward welcome.
Mm-hmm.
Who was it who said, "Who is that?" One of the girls asked who
That
Jill
was
was.
that
It
was
was Eva,
Eva.
wasn't it?
Eva. Eva
But
goes,
honestly, Jill Zarin's forgettable. I mean, Andy Cohen loves her for some reason, and I've
She's
just never cared.
connected.
I've never
is.
cared for her. If one of my favorites on Roni, and most people give me a side eye, is the Countess. I love the Countess.
I like the Countess, but Bethany has
Oh,
always been
Bethany.
my
Bethany.
girl.
I love me some Bethany.
Yep. So Bethany, hi Miss Rosa, hi everybody that's coming in. Thank you for joining us. I was going to cancel, then I said no because I go live every Thursday. I try to, unless I'm traveling at 5:30. This is Debbie, and I look. This is our time for cocktails and laughing and acting stupid. So, and I'm glad Josh wanted to join us tonight. I really, really am. Oh, okay. Hi. So anyway, she gets there and they're out by the pool getting manicures and everything. Is that the night when they did the? Is that the night they did the Prohibition?
I think
No,
so.
no. That was
No,
like
Prohibition was
last
episode
week.
3.
Okay. So, everybody's trying to figure out Jill, but and I get Jill. I didn't understand why she showed up with the boyfriend and the dog when again, she was trying to recreate the whole thing with Bobby and all that other stuff. But I thought he was going to stay there, my damn self, the way she came in with her boyfriend of 3 years. We're going to get to that. We're going to get to that.
Oh, what came out this episode about that?
Yes.
Yikes.
We're going to get to that. So then, of course, Eva got to go get marijuana. So we're just going to catch you up. Was that episode 3, 4, 3, I think. Eva got to go to the dispensary. They all go to the
That
dispensary.
had me cracking up.
Yeah. But that's the night. Wait a minute. The night before, that's when they had, was that the night that Dorinda and Tamara and Vicky got into it, but the food being brought up?
That argument was the last week's episode.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that was the episode when they went that was after Prohibition. Yeah, that's when they were doing the exercises when she was doing Dorinda size,
Dorinda
right?
aerobics or whatever it's
the
called.
aerobics. That's when that happened. So, okay, so what else that was memorable that I've missed between episodes 1, 2, 3 is when they did the marijuana thing.
Right.
So what happened? She got into it with somebody that night. Oh, Vicky, because Vicky wasn't feeling up to par, because Steve has dumped her.
She needs to give up on her love interests.
Thank you. Didn't Steve just get married to a younger girl?
Mm-hmm.
I love it that Vicky admitted that she bought her own engagement ring, and that's why she's not giving it back.
Hey.
The ring that Steve gave her wasn't good enough for her. I'll be damned if I'm buying my own damn ring. If I gotta buy my own ring, I don't need you as my man.
Amen.
Really don't. And Dorinda and Brandi did a lasagna cook-off.
I'm sorry, but that lasagna Brandi was cooking and everything she said she put in
was
it.
sloppy joes.
Exactly.
With noodles. Dorinda's lasagna looked dry.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't cheesy.
Well, didn't Jill say neither one of them were good?
Yeah, Jill was honest, and I like it because neither one of them was good. I wanted to go on the show and bake a damn lasagna to show them what it's supposed to look like. I'm like, what the hell? I mean, look at.
I've
I mean,
never
there
made
was no
lasagna, but I could
cheese.
have made a better one.
Thank you. Brandon shit looked like Sloppy Joe with noodles.
Uh-huh.
It did. But then, isn't that the night that Vicky got sick and Tamara was going, we're not going to no emergency room? That's like my sister.
I think so.
Whenever me and my sister go out, something happens, she goes, we're not going to no damn emergency room. Every time I come around you, we got to go to the hospital. She acted like my sister. But so Vicky's feeling, she just got over we forgot. Episode 1, Vicky and Dorinda got into it about the C-19 shot.
Mm-hmm.
She got into it. She got drunk. Dorinda doesn't need to drink.
No, not at all.
How are you going to tell Vicky that? I'm sorry. Dorinda doesn't want to hear nobody else's stuff. Just because you don't have the same views doesn't make her wrong. I get it. You lost people. Vicky told her doctor said that and I know a lot of people that cannot get that shot.
She has deep vein thrombosis, right?
Yeah. See, that's my sister talking about, right. I'm serious. Except for the last time we went to Vegas, I didn't have to go to the hospital. But
when you got back, you almost did.
Yeah, but every time I go to Louisiana, to New Orleans, or she comes to Houston, we're hanging out, something happens, and I wind up it's me. But one time her son had to go to the emergency room, not me.
Oh my goodness.
I always wind up, something happens and I gotta go. She goes, we ain't going to no damn emergency, ambulance there, everything. We're not going to no hospital tonight. But Dorinda I would never go stay at her home. Seriously. I would have decked her night 1. Is that your doggy? What is that, a cat or dog?
My dog. He's a Chihuahua Papillon mix. Roscoe. Look at the
Roscoe.
camera.
Hi, Roscoe. Oh my God. Hi, Roscoe.
What a cutie pie.
Oh my God, he's a cutie. Hi, Roscoe. He's
jelly.
He's wanting to go to sleep.
So they got into it about C-19. And she goes, next thing you know, you're going to show me some fuck that thing. I want to see it. She's a sloppy, disgusting drunk. And if she says one more time she's been put on pause, no, they kicked your ass out for your drinking issues.
Sorry. That heifer got fired.
Thank you.
Because she's sloppy.
She's a sloppy drunk. And she drinks. She can't. They talk about Sonia.
Sonia's a funny drunk.
She's a funny. Dorinda is a nasty, sloppy. She spits at you. She foams at the mouth like somebody else we know.
But don't y'all think Brandi is gonna be Dorinda in a few years?
Brandi, she's not drinking as well. She got drunk the first day. She did. She started drinking early.
Brandi can't do alcohol either.
No, she can't.
They're the same thing. They're okay when the alcohol is not involved.
Well, Brandi also mixes like Xanax and stuff in with hers. And I don't think she was drunk when she slapped LVP. And
I don't either. And she tried to act like it was a little playful thing.
Right.
No, she wasn't. She was like,
LVP's classy. I would have hauled off and
you don't put your hand in that woman's face. I'm sorry.
LVP has more to lose than Brandi.
Yep.
Very much so.
So, so Dorinda is just, and she gets worse. I'm serious, Debbie. Dorinda gets worse.
Every sip she takes, it goes up a notch.
Every episode, and then it's always her viewpoint. She doesn't want to hear what anybody has to say because she's right.
She wants an echo chamber, and that's all she wants.
That's all she wants. Thank you, Josh. An echo chamber. That's what she wants. So,
and that's how that Carol Radziwill or Princess Carol Radziwill was.
Yes. So we go with Dorinda and her robicides was the next one, I do believe. It was Dorinda and her robicides. But that's the morning she got into it with Tamara. But notice she attacked Tamara.
And not Vicky.
Not Vicky.
I think she's afraid of Vicky.
She attacked Tamara. So now everybody has been wearing it. Oh, her rules are no food upstairs, no shoes upstairs. Everybody, this last episode, did we see Eva come down them stairs in shoes?
Her big white boots.
Thank you. Everybody has Phaedra shoes, first three, but everybody has been eating in their rooms.
Well, Dorinda gave them cupcakes in their care package.
Yep, everybody's been eating in their rooms.
And, you know, those rules should be honored because that is her house.
It is her home, yes.
But because I don't allow shoes past the mud room.
No.
But she went about it all wrong.
Yep, I come
per
in.
usual.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pair of shoes. Right, I gotta put them back in boxes, but I do. I don't wear even with the wood floors at the. I don't wear my shoes once I come through the door. They come out.
Yeah, because my house is all hardwood, but the shoes stay in the mud room, or I'll pick them up and take them to where I keep shoes.
So she jumped. She and this. I mean, she was disgustingly nasty. So Tamara was like, so Tamara was apologizing about the food. Vicky's just like, but she goes off on a high cancel John Yates racist. There is Josh.
Hey,
so when I put your name there, Josh, I said special guest, cancel John. They went, Josh, country Josh. I said, yes. Is that good or bad? He's like, yes, that's good because he is funny as hell. So she goes at Tamara. Vicky's just standing there, not saying a word, because she's like, what the hell? And so, so Tamara kept saying she was sorry. That wasn't good enough. Dorinda had to keep going. She kept going. She kept needling. Josh, what the hell did you think was going on with Dorinda?
Drunk. Just drunk.
Early in the morning?
Probably. I mean, a drunk is a drunk is a drunk. But if she had done that to me, or if I was Vicky in that situation and my friend was standing right there, I would have gone off.
Yeah, but Vicky never stands up for her friends.
No, I mean, Vicky
but she want all of them to bring her casserole.
Right, exactly.
That's why I don't like her.
But isn't Josh handsome? Nobody see it because you see his picture with his hat on. Josh is so handsome when he can't. I said, you are so handsome.
Well, thank you. I need to shave my head.
He is. I love that southern drawl. He's very, very handsome. I told him that. You see him with the cap, and because when I saw his face, and then he stayed on camera, I said, okay, he's gonna be on camera with us. That's great. But no, you're very handsome. I really do. But she was drunk, and Tamara kept saying, "I'm sorry." So then Dorinda walks out. She leaves. Tamara and Vicky are talking. She comes back in and tells Tamara that she's whining like, you're whining behind something. She goes, it's my home. And if I don't want food, the rules are there. And Tamara kept saying, I said, I'm sorry, but the guy, Marco, brought it to them. And she goes, Marco, it's my home. I mean, she was just.
It was ridiculous. Now, I know this is ex-wives, but don't you think that the perfect, like not Jill Zarin, but in her place, even though I can't stand her, Ramona Singer.
Oh God, no.
That would have been crazy in there.
Yes, them crazy eyes.
Can't stand Ramona, but that Ramona coaster would have added to it.
But that particular argument didn't, like when it was all going down, what I noticed in that argument was the different styles of combat between these different franchises.
Yes.
All of them
it's
fight.
very evident.
Yeah, all of them fight, but in like the New York and New Jersey crew, it's like full on in your face, hand spit. It's going at you,
Atlanta
to the
too.
white.
And just like crazy.
Atlanta is more shady.
Right.
Yeah, that's
like
true.
there's no thought process to the Northeast. Then you got the Southern Belles who do the shade. And then you got the airheads out west. Like Vicky ain't never been nowhere in her fucking life.
Except for Mexico.
Oh, she loves her Porto
Mexico. And Tamara, who just there for the ride because she dying to get back on any show possible.
Now,
you know, the styles to me, the conflict styles are so interesting.
They should have had a Beverly Hills wife on there because they're more Machiavellian in their approach.
So if you had
you said it right, Josh. They should have had a real Beverly Hills, right?
A real one. So okay,
yeah. Taylor just looking for a check.
We had Taylor. Who would you put there instead of Taylor and Brandi? Because we got two.
I would have brought on Carlton because she's an ex-wife now, and she would have spooked the shit out of Vicky.
I love me some Carlton.
Yes.
And Camille Grammer.
Yes, but Camille.
Yes, Camille is shady ass.
She is, but I don't think she would have agreed to come to Bluestone Manor.
I don't think so either.
Yeah.
Now they were in Hawaii. Yes, she would be.
Yeah.
There. She would be there. But even I think Lisa Rinna should have been there.
No.
No. You know why I say that?
I mean, I know why, but
they would have ate her little ass up.
I can't stand Lisa Rinna.
I can't stand Lisa Rinna.
Off topic, but I can't stand Lisa Rinna. I can't stand that new girl, Diane Jenkins.
Oh,
which part of the reason I can't stand her is because she has the same name as Diane Jenkins from Y&R.
That's the first thing I said when Debbie and I were talking about this. I said, that's that woman's name when they're young and wrestling.
And she's Diane is a racist. I don't know if you've heard. Have you heard the rumors of the Jeffrey Epstein stuff?
Yep, and I also heard that was it her that called the police on her black neighbors?
Cutting the shrubs.
Her neighbor, I can't remember who he was, some producer or something.
He owns, I forgot. He owns that company, Treetopia.
Yeah, something like that. And Diane wanted to cut a tree down or remove a tree because it was obstructing her view, and he agreed, do it. And she came over there and she started like pulling everything up, and his security guard, who happened to be a black man,
black guy,
stopped her and said, "You don't have permission to do this, please leave," because she was going above and beyond what she had permission for. And so she called the cops on him, and then they sued her and she had to pay out.
Yep. She is, and we're gonna talk with Beverly Hills after this. So, so we got Dorinda drunk. She's attacked. Tamara. Tamara, of course, starts crying because then Vicky feels that she needs to be there for Tamara, but Dorinda's upset because they don't go to Dorinda's aerobics class.
Dorinda told her not to come.
Yep, she did. But she said Vicky should have been there because the argument had nothing to do with Vicky. But Vicky told her when they went to lunch, she goes, "You're fussing at Tamara, but it was mine."
Right.
But Dorinda doesn't want to hear that.
She just glossed right over it.
She doesn't want to hear it. So she's telling you, if a hostess has set something up, you should have been there because the argument had nothing to do with you, girl. Phaedra,
I'm sorry. If it were my friend, I would be there with my friend.
I would be there with my friend. I would really be there.
To hell with your itinerary.
Unless I was contractually obligated to attend.
Right.
Now then that's the same night they did the Prohibition. That's the night. And she got the burlesque dancer, which she keeps calling the woman a stripper. They had the burlesque dancer there. Now I want to know. We got a house man, or a guy that oversees everything, Marco. Why is Marco out there porting it and taking off his shirt and shit?
Because Marco is an actor that's hired by the day.
Or he's either an actor or he's trying to get recognition.
Okay. All right. Marco.
But if you're in my employ, you're not doing that.
Okay.
But does he actually look like a house manager though?
No,
seriously?
No, because a house manager, I mean, I guess you could be if you're young, but I picture an older person being a house manager, especially if an estate.
He's not even professional. You know what the house rules are, and you assume that your boss has waived those miraculously
when she has them posted in every room.
Exactly. Like, he doesn't make any sense at all. Like, go back to Broadway and wait for your show to reopen.
Right, exactly.
No, I'm actually drinking Maker's Mark, sister. No Snoop Dogg tonight. I'm trying to clear that damn frog that keeps popping up in my throat and don't want to go away. So this is the night that Jill Zarin asked Eva, because after after all of this, they tasted Dorinda's liquor, and of course, who was honest about the liquor? Who was honest again?
Someone said it tastes like nail polish removal.
It tastes like nail polish. Was it Jill Zarin again?
Now Jill
don't drink.
She doesn't drink, but she did. She held her nose and she tried it.
It was two or three of them that said they didn't like it.
Yeah, didn't like it. So, Bluestone Manor. And I'm looking at it. I'm like, yeah, okay. It's been aged. It hasn't been. Yeah, okay. So this is the night. Then they all up there. And Eva says she has to go to bed because she has to get up early and do the Ricky Smiley morning show. She has Eva's Corner, which I listen to her all the time. I love Ricky Smiley. And then Jill asks, can I be on? She didn't say, can I be on the show?
Yeah, she did. No, her first question was, can I be on the show? And she said, no, you have to be vetted.
Yeah, you have to be vetted.
Oh, can I just sit on the bed while you're working?
Okay. Yeah. I didn't hear that first question, but that makes more sense.
You're right. She did say that. She did say that. So then Eva was like, so then before Eva can answer, who jumps in?
Dorinda.
Thank you. Dorinda.
But Jill was wrong for asking that, though.
She was.
But that's the way Jill has always been. Okay? Jill is going to be Jill. So then, Eva, and so she makes a big deal out of her being thirsty and, she's drinking again. Oh, hi, I like my tea ice. Girl, I don't want no part of that. I just sit and listen. I do my Thursdays. I laugh and do. Look, I don't want nothing. I ain't not. Unless my name keeps getting called, then I'm going to have to answer. But other than that, I'm good to go. So, Dorinda, of course, she done had the brown liquor. Then she goes in the kitchen liquor, and we see her pouring the white
vodka
liquor
or something.
Thank you.
She has some of everything.
Liquor, and I'm like, oh, this is not going to be good.
But remember, Phaedra gave us the warning about the brown liquor.
Yeah, she sure did.
And I'm serious.
She gave us the warning.
I drink when I go out, even when I'm in the casinos. I'm going to drink vodka and a splash of cranberry. If I drink brown liquor, it's nothing nice. Because that brown, sister, tell them.
I like vodka tonic and some limes.
Yep. So I will drink brown at home, and I drink Maker's Mark. If I go out, even dinner, martinis or wine, I will not drink. Because that brown liquor make it killer. Yeah. That's that nasty. That's when Heidi comes out. That's my look. That's when Heidi comes out. Tell them, sister. That's when Heidi comes out, and they're like, "Oh shit, Heidi has arrived." Yes, that's when I get really nasty, and I don't care.
We need We need Phaedra, or not Phaedra, but Portia to come in. Nene has left the building. I usher in Nene.
Yep. Nene, I'm telling you, Heidi leaves and Heidi comes in. That's that hood comes in. She comes in. And she's gonna blow every dangle. I'm serious. They'll tell you, oh shit, Heidi's gone. Here come Heidi. That brown is yeah. I don't do that out. I used to do it when I used to go out clubbing. I would do the Hennessy. And then it got to the point where no, we're not doing any brown liquor when we go out anymore. Can't do it. Because that brings out that evilness, that meanness, that nastiness in me. And I don't want that. So, but, so Dorinda got to jump all down. Poor Jill Zarin. You're thirsty. It just didn't look good. Then, they, she's talking about, yes, Lord. Heidi goes away. That professional one goes away. That nasty, look, she comes in the door, kick the bitch open and be ready. Anyway, hi, Gwen. I'm sorry. Hi, Gwen. But I'm telling you that frog keeps coming in my throat. So Eva goes upstairs. Jill's in a confessional. And she's talking. Next thing you know, you have wait a minute. Eva comes in. Dorinda comes in. Was it Brandi came in too, Josh?
Wasn't Brandi passed out? Which night was it that Brandi passed out?
That was the night of the lasagna when she climbed in the bed, or the second night after
that was lasagna. I think it was Brandi.
It was Brandi?
Yeah, because Brandi passed out, I think, in the second or third episode.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, she did. Because that was the first night. And when she told Eva she wasn't going to, and she told Dorinda she wasn't going to drink anymore early during the day. She was only going to drink in the evenings. So she passed out the first night. The first night she passed out after she talked to Taylor. Remember, she climbed on the sleeper sofa?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
But so they go in the confessional. Well, Jill goes in the confessional because she's really upset with the way that Dorinda has come at her. Dorinda, I'm telling you, Dorinda is a nasty, sloppy drunk. And when she sits there and tells this woman that she was there for you for Bobby, and then did she say 2 days later you were dating? Did she say that?
Something like that, yeah.
In this last episode, Gary's name came up right after the funeral.
Right after the funeral. But in that confessional, she got in her face. She's nasty. And I was there. You know how she said, I made it nice. No, I was there for you at the funeral. I sat there. I was with you. I think Dorinda's problem with Jill is that Jill has moved on with her life.
Mm-hmm.
And Dorinda is stuck.
She's
sitting
stuck
there with Richard and the tree and everything else. She hasn't moved on from her life with Richard. Now, does Jill have a boyfriend? I'm sure she did, because I'm sure Bobby wanted her to make sure. Bobby probably even knew the damn guy.
Probably.
Yeah, Bobby had a long illness, so yes. I'm sure Gary was around.
Yes. Bobby probably met him and every damn thing else. Mm-hmm. Because according to what she said this week, he was at the funeral.
Oof.
But no, Dorinda hasn't moved on from
She hasn't moved on from Richard at all.
She hasn't moved on from the Housewives either.
Jill hasn't moved on from the Housewives either, because she's mad at everybody. Like, Jill is one of these people who likes to take credit for everything that she has done for you. That's why her and Bethany can't get along, because if it's up to Jill, she did everything for the thirsty girl. What's the name of the skinny girl? She made Bethany.
She didn't make Bethany.
Exactly. They all want to take credit for the skinny girl. Luann, Ramona, Jill.
They forgetting that this was on TV.
Okay. they forget.
Right. And
Bethany
they
lived with Jill and Bobby. They did.
Mhm.
They
became
gave her a place to stay.
100.
Oh my God. I'm sorry, Josh. I was cutting you off. I said, "Oh my gosh, I didn't
Oh,
mean to
you're
do that."
fine.
Say,
I'm
say
sorry.
what you were saying. No, say what you were saying.
None of those women can get over the fact that Bethany did that herself, her own hard work, and she's worth hundreds of millions of dollars
Yes.
now.
Yep.
Yes. And what Jill wants is for Bethany to say, if it wasn't for
Yeah.
you,
Mm-hmm.
that's what her problem is with
Yep.
Bethany.
Yep.
And then her problem with Dorinda is it goes back to that 2-second flash clip of Dorinda. So she's like on the Housewives all those years ago. She's like, I got you on the show.
Yep.
What? She was at
Right.
a party.
Yep.
She was at a party. And
Yep.
then she's like, well, I got her on the show. So when she's on the show and I'm not, she couldn't get me on the show. Stop it, Jill. You
Right.
are
Stop it.
thirsty. That was the
Well,
one correct thing that Dorinda said. She was
Yep.
thirsty.
Yep.
Jill's
And Dorinda.
downfall is she pissed off Andy Cohen.
Yep. And then
Yeah,
Dorinda
because of a
said,
recording, right?
"Yep. Yep." Because she recorded him. And then Dorinda goes, "You're just mad because I'm on a show that you're no longer on." And then Jill goes, "You're no longer on the show." She goes, "I'm on pause." She goes, "Okay, let me know how that works out for you." Hi, Deanna. How are you? I'm just laughing because then you got Phaedra going, well, I'm jumping ahead. Phaedra goes, "We all rich women here. Why are we talking about this mess?" Phaedra but let me tell you about Phaedra's wigs. Okay, let me stop. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me put some stank up in it. Phaedra's wigs are fucking on point.
How are her wigs looking so good? And the Dubai girls are like twisted.
Phaedra's, I'm sorry, her units are on
Yes, her unit.
They
point.
are.
And is she
Phaedra
doing them herself?
Yep, she came in with the blonde. She goes, "Oh, I don't feel like I'm a blonde today. I feel more like a brunette." I said, "Snap, baby, snap it."
Phaedra looked really good with that blonde hair.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But
Ooh.
Phaedra's seems like she's lost some weight.
She's lost some weight. She looks great. Eva looks great. But what I'm trying to figure out is why hasn't Dorinda come at them black girls yet? I'm just waiting.
Afraid of them.
I want her to come at these black women.
She's afraid of them.
Her to come at these black women. Phaedra's gonna read her up and down and walk and look at her and walk off.
Child,
Dorinda?
Phaedra still has the #1 read of all Housewives when she read Kenya.
Yeah, she read Kenya on that damn.
Honey, you don't know if your baby daddy is an axe murderer or a child. But what you will know is that he needed $10 to get him a medium-sized pizza, so he ejaculated in a cup.
That was the best read.
I remember watching that and with my friends, and we just all kind of just stopped.
Between Phaedra's read,
we just hear that.
Oh yes, between Phaedra's read and Portia dragging Kenya, I don't know what else. I just snatch.
And then Meanie like, "Don't make me call Portia."
Oh my God.
I'm telling you, that read, that Phaedra, I'm serious, if it wasn't for the Bravo would hit me and copyright me, I would play that shit. She read her, and I mean, it wasn't scripted. Phaedra, and she's pregnant. Apollo sitting there, and she looked at her. She goes, "One thing you will know." I said, "Oh, Phaedra." She brought.
And then Kenya couldn't say
a word. And Candy was like, "Ooh," everybody. I was like, and Meaning went. She flicked that fan and went. I said, "Yes."
Mm-hmm.
The barrister showed up that day for sure.
So did.
Phaedra can read. Thank you. That read will go down in history.
No housewife has ever matched that read, and I don't think they ever will.
But she just does it like that. I was like, oh my God. Now Nene, they said that she had she had a couple of gay guys that would write her comebacks, but
I just don't know if I believe that because
I don't
Nene's
believe
good.
that either. But Phaedra is like Snoop Dogg, you know, when they freestyle, they
Right.
just drop it, you know,
Because
bam,
Nene's
she
good
hits
at it.
your ass.
Phaedra is better at it.
She is. Yep. Oh, yes. And when Nene read Claudia, yes, she did.
She read her like
Ooh.
Portia said or Candy said Claudia was doing a Nene. She read her like hooked on phonics. Nene read her like hooked on phonics.
Nene read her. Who Nene used to come. I like that old Nene. You know the Nene. You know with the
The
big
first
nose and the messed up with. That's the Nene I like before she got them. Before she got them
camel teeth.
veneers in. I'm a rich bitch. I like that other Nene. I like that hood Nene. That
Right.
hood Nene.
Nene was good the first few seasons and then she let
Yep.
the fame go to her head.
Yep. She
Well,
let it go to her head.
because
I
she
like that hood.
engaged. That was
Right.
the thing. She
And
engaged with the women. When she started checking out, we
right.
kind of lost it.
Right. And I know there are feelings about Kim Zolciak and they
Oh, I
are
love Kim Zolciak.
they
Y'all
are
can go to
valid.
hell.
I love Kim Zolciak.
I love Kim Zolciak. She
And
can
I
hang with the black
loved
women
seeing Nene and Kim fight, and I love
together.
seeing them as
Yep,
friends.
yep. Kim Zolciak. Let me tell you when I like. I love
I'll
when
give you
Candy
that.
first came on. Candy was fresh. She was like this. You know, that's when she lost the fiance. You know, he got killed. But Candy, when her and Kim were friends, then when Nene and Kim were friends, I like the Nene, Kim, Sheree, and Candy episode. That
Yeah.
and
Because
then when they brought Portia in, when my girl said that, well, how did they get on a train on the underground? I was like, okay, I'm done. I'm done.
and her granddad's Hosea Williams.
I'm
But
done.
Candy, I liked her in the beginning, but she's
I
fallen into
did
that
in the
same
beginning.
trap as Nene did, where she's let the fame go to her head. And I know she was
Yep.
famous before, but she's on a different level now.
I'm telling you, I think when that was the dumbest thing when Phaedra was in it, she was like, well, how did they get on the Underground Railroad? I went, oh shit. She should have wore a blonde wig that day. I'm sorry, no offense. She should have a blonde wig.
But Portia, I like Portia okay. She gets on my nerves sometimes, but I don't like her mama.
I don't like Portia's mama, but I like Portia. And I think I like it without Cardell. I think when she came out that shell with Cardell,
Right.
you know, because before she was prim and proper and her husband would never want her to be. But yeah,
She was what she is and was way too pretty for Cordell.
Yep, wait. You know she was his how did they
His
call
beard.
it? His beard. His
Listen,
beard.
she served a purpose and she molded herself into the
It's just
person
like
that he wanted to be married
Right.
to.
it's just
Yep.
like Erica Girardi with Tom.
Yeah, we don't want to discuss Erica Girardi. Okay, let's just finish out this last thing. Okay, so then we got. Okay, wait a minute. Let's just get back to the Real Housewives. Oh, we done went all off topic, but I love this. Okay, so okay, so we got your girl in a confessional. Here comes drunk ass Dorinda. I was there for you. I just can't. I can't with her. So Jill's sitting there, you know, and then we cut to this week's episode. Jill's in the confession. She goes, can someone close the door? Because you know what happened last time.
She got on my last nerve in this last episode. Oh my God.
This time, Dorinda, okay, they got in the hot air balloon. They're up there. Dorinda's taking pictures of her property, and this is so much fun. And okay, whatever the fuck. Then they go out, and then they go to dinner. This is what I love when they get the drink stuff flowing. I'm serious. We need the Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip. Forget the Housewives of New York. Forget the Housewives of OC. We want to see this shit that's going on right. This is better than the last Ultimate Girls Trip.
It is. That last one. I mean, there were some good parts to it, but I got bored with it.
Yes,
Kyle was there.
but
Kyle is vile.
This one is the trip. I want to be on because I saw myself dragging a few people. Seriously.
Mhm.
I actually dreamt the other night that I dragged somebody. We're not even going to get into it.
Hey, have y'all watched The Real Housewives of Melbourne?
I used to when it was coming on. I mean, but I don't see it anymore.
You can find the first 4 seasons on Tubi.
Yeah, but that's the only ones because that's when
The 5th season just finished airing, so it'll be a minute before it's in America.
I love The Real Housewives of Melbourne, especially.
I think that they should bring some of those people into these Ultimate Girls Trip. Gina Liano, or
I like her.
Barrister.
Yep.
Yeah,
I loved her.
I love
like
me
her.
some Gina Liano.
Ooh, why don't we bring
when she yelled at Petty Fleur?
Yes, I like Petty Fleur. Petty Fleur.
But she's like, you need to snap the F out of it. I've had enough of your indulge bull fucking.
Okay, I have Tubi, so I'm going to be checking it out. But you know who I want to see on the next Ultimate Girls Trip? I want to see Carolyn Stansberry. I want to see Ayan. Oh, no. I want to see, I'm going to tell you who I want to come with them. I want to bring some, I got to bring some hood rats into
the
this.
Stansberry lady, she was on Ladies of London, and now she's on
she was on Ladies
Dubai,
now
right?
she's on Dubai, yes.
If you have Discovery Plus, seasons 1 through 4 of The Real Housewives of Melbourne is up there as well. And you can watch Johannesburg.
Now, you see, I never watched Johannesburg.
Johannesburg is also on Tubi.
Okay, you gotta watch Johannesburg, Mercy, and Madame. Oof, hot mess.
How many seasons of Johannesburg are there?
2.
Mm-hmm. And also on Tubi, there's The Real Housewives of Sydney, and there's only 1 season.
I used to watch The Real Housewives of Sydney. That's Australia, right?
Right.
Yep, I used to watch that one. So Johannesburg, I'm writing this down, and Sydney.
I'm going to start Johannesburg tonight.
Okay,
It's so good. You will crack up at how bad they match their foundations.
Oh God.
Yeah, sometimes they look like they have jaundice.
Okay, so I'm serious, and because I was going to cover the Housewives Saturday, and Josh was going to come up, but we were ripping and running. Was it Saturday, Josh?
Yeah.
Sunday? Yeah, me and Kayla were ripping and running. We were trying to get her room set up and get the stuff that she wanted and all this other stuff in and out. By the time I came home, all I wanted to do was zoom. That meant get in the tub because I was out in the public with skin cells. I just wanted to soak in my tub.
Lord, if I get in the tub,
sister, I love you. I love you, sister. Thank you for being here, my baby. And I forgot to do a duo call with you the other day because Kayla and I started doing some other stuff. But I got you, girl. I got you. But we got to fly out of here tomorrow. So, oh my God. But oh my God. So then Dorinda will go to dinner at Dorinda's own place of employment.
They're Red Lion Inn.
Red Lion Inn. And who does Dorinda get into it with, Debbie?
Who does? Oh, Brandi.
The latest episode?
The last
Jill.
episode, this last one.
Brandi, Jill. Was that it? I think that was it.
That was it.
Yeah, Brandi and Jill.
Josh, you and Debbie got to talk about this because what do y'all think about this episode right here? Eva had enough. She walked off. This episode right here, when Brandi reached for Dorinda, and she is staying at Dorinda's.
She actually grabbed for Dorinda?
Yes, she did. Oh, you didn't see it? That's right.
No, I haven't seen it yet.
Debbie, talk about it.
Well, wait. First off, it was Dorinda and Jill going at it again, right? So they sort of made up, but by then,
I'll be right
Jill, Dorinda was like 4 dirty martinis in that we saw.
Was it 4? Yeah, 4 that we saw.
And these were real dirty martinis.
Yeah.
So then that was squashed. They hugged it out. Jill still looks like she's simmering. Then Miss Taylor decides she wants to pick a fight with Brandi. And she's like, wait, she's
I'm
like,
here.
I wanna know why you
None of her
thought it was
business.
okay
None of her business.
to out Adrienne Malouf's surrogate story
I
when her
have
children didn't
forgot.
know.
I have forgot all about that. Why did Taylor feel the need? That's because she wanted the attention on her.
Yeah.
I
And she was
forgot.
drinking too.
Yeah, I forgot. Debbie, did you forget about Brandi outing that? I did until
No.
they showed it.
Uh-uh.
But I did until they showed it. I was like, oh shit, she did do that. I forgot about it. But why
Brandy's
did
done so
Taylor
much
bring
mess.
it up? Because she acts like she and Adrienne are such good friends. Why would you bring that up?
What was brought up? I'm sorry.
Okay, so Josh. Okay, Debbie, go ahead, tell him.
Oh, basically after the fight and makeup with Dorinda and Jill, then
Right.
Taylor decides she's sitting directly across the table from Brandi, and she goes, why did you think it was okay for you to out Adrienne Malouf's surrogate story when her children did not know? And she was like, wait, how long ago was this? Me and Adrienne are fine. She's like, that hurt my friend. Taylor has had one too many drinks.
Right.
And she's looking for a moment. And she
Right.
picks the wrong person.
Yep.
Picks the wrong person.
Wrong person.
Actually wants to do, remember when she said, I'll give you some Montana whoop ass or something like that?
Right.
She actually reaches across the table towards Brandi.
Yep.
And Eva has to say, hold up, girl, what are you doing? Like Eva and Phaedra are the only ones at the table. Like, what is going on here? This isn't how we behave.
Right.
And then Brandi says something back to Taylor that got bleeped out. And it had to be about Russell's ending of his existence.
It was about Russell's S. Yep.
Right. And they took it out.
Well, good. They don't need to have that in there.
But it upset Eva. She was like, that was like way too low.
It was low.
Let's
I think Brandi probably said, you're the reason Russell K'd himself.
And that's awful.
I think that's what she said. Go back and look at it. And
they don't show Brandi when she says it. They cut the film.
Because they cut it. But I swore that's what she was leading to. You're the reason why he K'd himself.
Okay, people need to take this as a lesson in racism, because who are the ones acting a fool?
The white women.
Right. It's not always the black women or black men acting a fool. No,
because when a black woman gets mad, she's always the angry black woman. So, me, when I get mad, I'm serious. I'm at work and I have to curtail. I have to but if a white woman reacted to the same shit that I did, it'd be okay because it's a little upsetting.
Right.
If you let me do it,
You're just an angry black woman.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, and then they'll look. Yeah, so you have to just ride that. But sometimes I don't give a shit about that angry black woman status, because you're going to hear what the
sometimes you just got to say it and be done.
And I just say it, and I don't give a frick what you have to say about it.
Right.
Yeah, it was kind of messy because Ava was so disturbed by what was said, she had to walk away.
Her name is Eva.
Eva. What the?
Eva.
Nobody's paying me to say it right.
Russell was not a saint by any stretch of the imagination.
He was abusive. He did a lot of bad stuff with his finances. Right. He didn't cage himself behind Taylor. It was his financial shit. Crap. Yep. It was his financial shit that he screwed up. And it wasn't about the fact that he was outed for abusing his wife. It was the charges and shit he was going to be facing.
Right.
All the shit he had done.
I don't know. You probably do know this, but right after he passed, she was trying to sell stuff to get money. And she tried to sell a Birkin bag. It wasn't a Birkin bag.
It wasn't a Birkin bag.
Tried to sell a diamond ring. It was Cuban.
Wasn't diamond. Yep.
Wow. Yep. That's why she had to wind up doing the book.
Yep. Right. She was living this falsudo life
Mm-hmm.
that, and he wasn't able, he was embezzling,
Mm-hmm.
all of that stuff. That's why that's why
Right.
all of this stuff happened.
And regardless of how horrible he was to Taylor, Brandi shouldn't have said that because his daughter is still alive.
Yep. And she's 15 now, and she's gorgeous, but she looks just like her dad.
She sure does.
All a version.
Wow.
She looks just like Russell. But when Taylor said in the first episode that, she asked her daughter when she was driving her to school, does she miss dad? And she says, no. She goes, why don't you miss dad? She goes, I miss him. She goes, why would you miss somebody who was always yelling at you?
Mm-hmm.
Kids pay attention. I'm serious. I told my son a long time ago.
They
Don't
watch their
argue
parents
in
like a
front of
hawk.
kids. Yep. Because when my mom and dad used to have arguments, I can remember I was 2, 3, 4 years old. I tell my mother stuff. This has been like maybe 10, 12 years ago. We were talking and I was telling her some stuff and she looked at me. She goes, you remember that? I said, yes, I remember I was playing in our playroom because daddy painted our playroom this beautiful orange color. We had toy boxes all over the place. And I remember them arguing and fussing. I remember, she goes, oh my God, you remember that? I said, yes. I told my sons, I don't care how mad you get. You never argue in front of your kids.
You should. It affects them psychologically.
When he was with his first wife and she was going off and I'm on the phone, I said, get in your car right now and I want you to leave. Go to your friend's house. Ma, I said, get in the car, leave. Because I'm thinking about him as a young black man. She's going off, she's grabbing, she's scratching. I said, leave the house now.
Right.
I said, get out the house. And that's what I meant. And he left because he has a career in front of him. Mm-hmm. You don't want to mess your career up behind.
Not at all.
And I did. I would tell him all the time. So when he left, 2 days later, I found myself on the road to San Antonio. And I went to see her. No, we don't do this, not in front of my grandkids. And you're not going to put your hands on my son.
Right.
Because the first time he would have grabbed her, she would have called 911. Mm-hmm.
And his career would have been over.
Career would have been over.
Before it even started.
I told him leave. I'm not leaving. I said, no, you're going to leave that house right now. I said, I'm on the phone and I'm listening. I said, call your friends. Tell them you're coming. I said, she ain't going to do shit. Get out the house. And I did. And he left.
And that probably saved him because, I mean, it only takes one stupid mistake to ruin a career.
Yep. And we're not having that. And I told him to leave.
You put too much work in to get where you are.
And I'll bring him on and he would tell you, my mom is and I'm serious. That was that son. No, we're not going to have that. They can scream, whatever. I said, you leave. And I'm on the phone and, and Kayla's here now. And I heard her in the background. He was like, I'm not going to leave my kids. I'm like, oh, you're going to leave tonight. Mm-hmm. And that's what I told him. So when they filed for that divorce, he wanted his kids. And he was like, the state of Texas. I said, no, you're going to file and you're going to get your kids because she doesn't have a leg to stand on. He filed and he got custody of his damn kids.
As he should.
Mm-hmm. You want out, but you don't want to leave the kids. You want to stay because you don't want to leave the kids. But no, this is not a healthy relationship. And I need you out for my sanity, your sanity, because mommy gonna go to jail. And when you filed, we were there every step of the way, court, everything. And the judge went, boop, he gave him custody of those kids. That's what you have to do. You have to set your boundaries and stick to it.
Yep.
And I tell that to anybody, just because they want to act stupid. Hi, LaDonna. That's my cousin's name. She knows that. But
if you don't stick to your boundaries, you might as well not even have them.
I've never been in that type of relationship. And I've always said I don't, but I can remember my mother and father arguing. When me and my first ex-husband got into an argument, I remember he pulled his hand. I said, oh my God, I'm going to let you hit me. I said, I am. I said, then I'm going to blow your ass away. He looked at me, that fist went back, and the next day I was gone. He was there. Divorce was filed. Don't raise your hand like you're going to hit me. Don't ever do that to me, because
Me
it's not
either.
going to be a nice time for me or you, because I will defend myself. And I told him, I will let you hit me and I will blow your ass away. And I meant that.
Mm-hmm.
And he knew I meant that, because I was going to put 6 pop, 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 right in him. And I had a Luger. He bought me a Luger. I was going to blow his ass away. I told him, I'm going to let you hit me.
With the one that he bought you.
Yep, and I was going to blow his ass away. And that's what I meant. And we're not doing this. Not at all. No. See, and you don't argue about your kids, because you may think they don't remember, but yes, they do.
And I was a nosy kid, so I was always trying to listen in on everything. But I remember arguments that my parents had when I was a kid. I was on the other side of the house, but I was listening.
I told my mom, I can remember Daddy was laying in the bed sleeping. I said, I can remember you was busting at him, and she was pop, 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 slapping him all in the face. She was like, oh shit, you remember that? I said, yes, I do. I remember that. I remember that. Kids remember stuff. And, I talked to Nathan when he was here. I was like, Nate, you remember this? He was like, nope. I said, you don't remember? He goes, I remember when I did this and you picked me up by my neck and told me, don't you ever, ever, ever in your life talk to me like that again. I said, oh, you remember that, but you don't remember this. I did. My son told me one time, he goes, I told you. I said, you what? And he said it again. I remember we were in Virginia Beach. We were in Norfolk. And I picked him up and I went, you what? And my uncle was screaming, put him down, baby, put him down. I said, you what? And he was like, baby, put him down, put him down. He was like, oh, I remember that. I said, oh, you remember that, huh? And then my granddaughter asked me, Grandma, where's the knife that you cut Daddy's finger off with? I said, I didn't cut his finger off. I cut a piece. I'm chopping stuff, and Nathan kept messing with me, and I still have the knife. So I sliced, and I was cutting. I said, Nate, you better stop. I'm not going. He was like, man, he kept doing this. And I went, oh, and I saw skin, and I said, oh, shit. He was like, oh, we got to go to the hospital. I said, oh, we ain't going to no goddamn hospital. I said, because I'm not going to jail. I don't make them be telling her. So his kids know, Grandma, did you really slice Daddy's finger off? I said, no, Daddy's finger's there. He's just missing that little part.
Just a little chunk, just a little.
Oh my God.
I'm telling you, Nate was like, Killer, look. See, she was like, Grandma, you did that. I was like, oh God. I'm just like, oh, Nathan.
Hey,
he was like, yeah,
Heidi,
yes.
I'm gonna have to drop down my grandmother. I have access to my grandmother's ring, and their back door just opened, so I need to go check on the 100-year-old.
Go check on it, sweetie. Go check on it.
He's probably wanting to sit outside.
Go check on it. We're good.
It was fun.
Bye, baby. So let's just go. Bye, sweetie. Thank you, Josh.
Thank you.
Bye, Debbie. The Housewives. Let's cover Beverly Hills real quick.
Oof. Oof, 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 oof.
The best parts. Let me see. The party. I didn't watch the party. I think Diane and Sutton. Diane is fake as fuck. Sutton, fake as fuck. Kyle had no business inserting herself in that discussion. Garcelle was smart enough to walk away. Erica Jayne is a hot fucking mess. I think she's perpetrating and pretending that she's having a good time to get stuff to be talked about besides the cases that she's facing. And she's just got a new charge that was added last week. So, but when you're talking to Garcelle's son, now, yes, oh my God, Garcelle's son is fine as hell. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. But you're not going to do that at a party. Kyle Richards doing the split with that fucking outfit on. You're too fucking old to be wearing that shit. Then we have her telling her son Jax to get the fuck out of here. Take it from there, Debbie. Sorry.
I agree with you that Erica is doing all of this stuff in order to deflect from what's really going on with her. I think she's faking the alcohol pills situation.
Yep.
Again, deflection. With the situation with Oliver and Erica, I thought it was, play acting. But then when she said, have your baby mama hit me up in my DM so we could do a three-way.
Okay. Did you see how she was dancing throughout that party? Like she was grinding on something. Look at her. I don't think she was faking on that one.
That's just from her days with Danielle Staub at that strip joint.
At that strip club. Thank you.
The Jersey Turnpike. That's from those days. But the wording, she said, have your baby mama get in my DM.
DM for a three-way.
I did not like that. Did not like that at all.
Did you see the look on Garcelle's face when she was over there listening? And I was like,
Garcelle was in like hover mode.
Yeah. Let me tell you, and I'm being serious. My son was in Vegas with us. We had a good time. If at any time, and my son is grown, he's 35 years old. Mm-hmm. At any time, if I felt one of these women overstep their bounds, it wouldn't have been no, let's go. It would have been, bitch, you lost your mind. That is my fucking son that you're talking to.
Right, but you're not on television, and you don't have a big production deal with NBC, Universal, Comcast. Yep, you're right. You have a lot to lose, but just think about what Garcelle has to lose. You're
right.
She's still got to put 2 more kids through college.
Yep, you're not going to disrespect me. You're not going to disrespect my wife, and you're not going to disrespect his family. But what she did, and even after that, she was told that he was married, she kept going.
Right, and it was just disrespecting him because he wasn't an individual or a person anymore. He was a piece of meat.
Now, here's my thing. I wouldn't have my 14-year-old son at my party with this drinking, and
she's Caribbean. She's Caribbean.
Yep,
like I was going everywhere with my mother from the time I came out of her vagina. We just do that. Our kids are welcome everywhere.
Well, I think I would have taken them, but at a certain point that night, I would have sent them home. No.
Okay. I used to. This was back in the 70s, so don't kill my mother. No, but I went everywhere with my mother. My mother went to parties all throughout the 70s. And she would usually be sitting down talking with her friends or whatever. And I would be on the floor, sitting down she would be sitting in the chair and I would be on the floor next to her, probably just leaning up against her leg because I was always in physical contact with her. Okay. And if I had a little dolly or a little coloring book or something like that, I was occupying my time, or 9 times out of 10, I would have just fallen asleep. And my mother would see that I've fallen asleep. She would pick me up and put me in her lap, and she continues her conversation. But I'm there.
I guess that's because, we were always, kids are to be seen and not heard. Or, when adults were there, we would go to our rooms or whatever. But, you're right, because I can remember, like, my daughter-in-law was telling me about her family. She's from the Dominican Republic. My other daughter-in-law is from the Dominican, from Antigua. And they tell me stories of, but so you're right. I can see that.
But I didn't say I could talk to anybody.
Okay.
And if I had to say something to my mother, I had to wait until she wasn't talking or somebody wasn't
Talking.
talking to
Okay.
her, and then I can like pull on her dress,
Yep.
to
Get
hail
her
her
attention.
attention,
Yep.
and then she'll pull me up and say what happened and fix it and done. But yeah, I couldn't talk to anybody. If they said hello to me, I had to say hello.
Yep. But you know what got me was when um Kyle. Well, I'm not even gonna talk about this
Did
Diana
you see
thing.
the bruises that Kyle gave Sutton?
Yes.
I'd file assault charges.
Yep. Now here's my thing with Kyle. I don't even want this, but mm, ah, Cherie, Will Smith's ex-wife. She stated that she went to Will Smith's birthday party, and Garcelle goes, "Was Will there? No, was Jada there?" She did that little, oh, no, Jada wasn't there. She lives her own. She's got her own thing going on. That was some fucking shade right there.
But wasn't his birthday
Okay,
party
I'm
at
gonna
his
turn the
mama
camera off. Go
house?
ahead.
Wasn't his birthday, or that was his
No, it was
mama's
his mom's
birthday?
birthday. It was
That
his
was his
mom's
mama
birthday.
birthday. I don't know. Like, we all know what's going on with them. She's not gonna try to cover for them. Trey is grown.
But the shade she threw.
Well,
Jada has her own thing. I was like, oh shit. No, Cherie didn't do that. No, she didn't. But I saw Lonnie Love there. But Erica Jane goes, I wonder if Jamie Foxx is going to be there. Because he and Garcelle are really good friends. No, Jamie ain't coming because he don't want you to get your poor trash I'm sorry, your poor trash fingers try to get into him. No, you're not Jamie Foxx's type. You are trash. You're not
they
his
don't have
type.
the budget to pay Jamie to show
Yep.
up.
Yep. But my understanding was that was a private party and Jamie was there.
I think that this was her birthday for the show.
Yep.
And then she had a real birthday party.
Yep. With her real.
Mm-hmm.
I saw Lonnie Love. I saw the people from, what is it, The Ville.
The real.
I saw Sherry.
real.
Of course, Sherry Shepherd was there. She's going to show up every goddamn where.
For free all the time.
Yep. But I heard that was a real party and they partied. But because to me, with the music, now, okay, I know she's Caribbean. I know, but the music they were playing at this party, I was like, for real? Seriously?
No, I don't think they used the real music. I think they used music that they could get relatively cheap.
Okay.
To play on the show.
We already know how these parties go. Okay. Let's not play.
Because just look, I know certain people might not have rhythm, but the music that was on the soundtrack really wasn't matching how people were dancing.
How people were dancing. Thank you. Because I was like, what the hell? And you got Kyle down there watching the floor with her cootie again.
Oh my God.
You got Erica over there grinding in the corner. You got Lonnie Love over here doing this. You got the other black chick. I forgot her name. Not Sherry Shepherd. I forgot the other girl's name. She's down there doing this. And I'm like, okay. But I wanted to see the presents that Garcelle received. She didn't open any presents that was there.
Because she probably just got bags, empty bags.
Okay. But they normally open shit. But my point was when Diane got there and she gave her all the flowers and the damn book.
But wait, didn't she tell them not to bring presents, especially after what happened last year?
I don't remember, to be honest.
I think she did because of the kerfuffle last year at Renna's house over the ring, and then saying that Sutton didn't give her a present.
Okay, can I just say, do we want Cherie on this show? Do we need
Yes.
Cherie?
Because when Cherie said, let me take off my earrings, we rolling.
Yes. We need Cherie on this show. And then when she turned around and went to talk to Erica, I was like, it took, and you're right, it took all of her composure. Because you're not going to talk to my 14-year-old, my 12-year-old, you're not going to disrespect my son my grandson, my granddaughter, I would have snatched her.
Jamal explained it to me, and when I rewatched it and saw her progression from when Jax told her,
Yep.
and when she turned around and her face,
yep,
and the stance that she walked in, by the time she got from the door to where Erica was, she
her demeanor
decompressed.
changed. Yep, because
and Jamal, this is what Jamal said. Jamal said, she's a person of color existing and trying to get along in a white world.
Yep, because I'm serious. When she did that, she was like, oh, that's not old. And when she turned, I looked at her face. I was expecting this face off. And
she said, that's not cool. Erica, you hurt his feelings.
Yep. I'm like, oh, no. Girl, please let somebody talk to my grandson like that. Or even my son at that age. Oh, it wouldn't have. Camera crew, nothing. You think that what's her name? Monique grabbed Candace. That ponytail. Rip. Drag. You remember how how Portia grabbed Kenya and dragged her? That would have been that episode. I'd have been fired, would have been sued, but she would have known. Bitch, you're not going to ever disrespect me or my child.
Listen, Garcelle is playing the long game with these fools. She really is. She's come on this show with a purpose, and nobody is derailing that purpose.
You're right. But we saw that Garcelle. So I started watching the next part of it, when they're talking. And I didn't get into it, but next week we're going to climb into that. Hi, Gwen, baby. And I'm so serious. We need Cherie. And
did you see how Cherie shut all of them down?
Yep.
That's the pastor wife coming out right there.
Yep. We need her. Bye, Deanna. I love you too. We need Cherie on this show. And I said it when they were talking about bringing we need her on this show. And you know who else I think would be good on this show? And I don't know why, but I want Iman, but she won't go on a show like this.
Iman the model?
Yes.
But she doesn't
Crazy Iman.
Crazy Iman? Or the one that was married to David Bowie?
Yes.
But she lives in New York.
I know, but I want her in Beverly Hills.
No, we need Kimora Lee Simmons on this show.
New York.
No.
Beverly Hills?
I want Kimora. Yeah, because did she lose that house?
I don't know, but you want her in Beverly Hills? I think she would put them ladies to check because they brought Ebony K. Williams and what's her name? No, we needed Kimora Lee Simmons on New York this past season.
But that didn't happen.
I know, but that's what.
And does she have charges? Like I know Russell is suing her for stealing
Russell
stock.
is not coming back to the States because Russell has charges of what?
Right, but he can still sue her for stealing his stock to get her husband out on bail.
Yeah, but Russell is not coming back to the States because of what?
The
Me Too movement? What? Russell Lee Simmons ain't coming. What?
But his lawyers are still going after the $4 million in stock that she took from him.
And did you hear Cynthia talk about what Russell did? No, bitch. You were still trying to be all up in Russell's grill on the Real Housewives of Atlanta when you went to visit him. But Russell ain't coming back to the States because Russell is scared he's going to wind up like Harvey Weinstein.
But weren't they engaged? I think she was engaged to Russell at one point.
And then Leon has got his own. Oh, I love Leon. Leon has got his music out. I love Leon.
Leon's adorable.
He's got this beautiful woman next to him. I know, but yeah. So anyway, next week we're going to cover.
Wait, I have a question for you.
Yes.
What did you think of the two-facedness with Dorit? She didn't say anything to Erica when she was doing all of that mess with Garcelle's children. She tried to explain it.
No, she did.
All she said was he was just trying to get the flowers for his mama.
She said that's Garcelle's son. She goes, Yeah, she did. But then
But then when she was with PK, Mauricio, and Kyle, and Mauricio sitting down there with his high ass saying, "I'm glad she did it," and PK giving passes here, there, hither, and yon, and she's saying, it couldn't have been my kids.
Yep.
Really?
We're going to discuss that next week because these next 2 episodes are going to be explosive. So we're going to start out next week with the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Then we're going to finish with the Ultimate Girls Trip because that's going to be like a filler. It really is. But Dubai is boring to me. I can't. I watch it, but I just can't. I can't.
You can't. I love it. It's so entertaining. I hate Stansbury.
I'm gonna rewatch it. I'm gonna binge it when I get back here on. I don't go back to work until Wednesday of next week because I'll be gone. I'm gonna binge it when I get back here on Monday. I'm gonna binge Real Housewives of Dubai. I'm gonna go look at Johannesburg, and I'm gonna go look at Australia. And then we'll see. But I don't know what it is. I guess I can't get over the fact that I don't like Ayana, whatever.
I love Ayan. She is a hot mess.
She is, but her looks, one day her teeth are like this, the next, I don't know. I think she has, she put those, I don't know. Maybe I just wasn't paying attention, but I can't. But I'm going to say it again. Phaedra Parks, your units are on point.
Phaedra was on Dubai last night.
Well, I have to watch. I didn't see it. I saw that. Phaedra Parks, your units are on point. They are fitted to you. They look natural. Phaedra Parks, are we wearing Go Naked hair by Portia? That's all I want to know. Oh, let's speak about Erica Jayne when she was doing her hair extension shoot real quick. So she's selling those extensions by Remy, European Remy, for $550 for a bundle. You can get that shit online for $59.62. Same hair. Same hair.
So wait, she's buying it at $59 and then selling it at $500?
100%.
Wow. Is she doing anything different with it? Like repackaging it?
Debbie, hold on. Let me show you Remy European. Hold on. Let me show European Remy. Hold on. European Remy. Okay.
And it's the same thing. She's not even putting it in a different package, nothing.
Hold on. She's doing her own packaging. Let me share this with you.
Oh, okay.
Her own packaging. I looked this up and I wanted you guys to see this for yourself. The hair that she was talking about, the European Remy. Can you see it? Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me make it bigger.
Remy human hair.
So you have some for 51. You have the 185. See the bundles right here? She's selling those for $550.
Wow.
$550 damn dollars.
Wow. So how do we get into this business, Heidi?
I don't know, but we're going to go. Mims, I need to get. Oh, you know what? My cousin has a salon, and she actually makes units. You know what? I'm going to have to get my cousin to make me a unit.
What for?
That's illegal. And guys, and I wanted to say, I was surprised. Last week, I got notifications, but the super thanks after the live that I did, I received super thanks, and I want to say thank you guys. And I don't see, it's 3 of you that sent me super thanks. After I guess you watched the replay, I want to say thank you. I forgot that I did turn that on because I was getting I'm like, what the hell? So I did. I received super thanks, and I want to say thank you guys. And I don't know if I want to just start putting up, people that send me cash apps, or that's a tricky situation there. I just don't know how to do that. but I'm going to talk to people to see how, because I want to just say thank you. And I was shocked because I'm looking at my emails. They said super thanks. I'm like, what the hell is super thanks? And I forgot that I turned super thanks on.
I don't even know what that is.
Super thanks is after you do a live, the Debbie,
Mm-hmm.
and then you're not live anymore, and they watch the replay,
Mm-hmm.
they can still super chat you, or they can do
Or the super chat or
the super
the
sticker in the
super
chat.
sticker.
Yeah. So
Oh, I
yes,
didn't know that.
yes, I didn't know,
Okay.
and I did. I turned it on, so I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. But I did a live this week on Monday. I was off, and I covered the um the massacre and everything in Highland Park. We discussed Dylan Rounds. We discussed Kaylee Jones. There is more stuff coming out about the shooting in Highland Park. I'm still watching Kelly Jones. I'm still looking for Bigsby. They still haven't found this 4-year-old little boy yet. So I'm still watching a lot of stuff. And I'm starting to post again on my IG about missing people and stuff like that. So I am getting back into me. I'm getting settled in. And but Thursday nights is a given for Debbie and myself. I do pop up, you know, cut to the chase, morning
Morning
coffee,
coffee.
but Thursday is always a given. So I just
Yay.
want to say thank you guys for being here, and um, I'm not going anywhere, and I'm just here. I'm enjoying what I do. I can't pop in like I used to. I did a live. I used to do lives damn near every day, and I don't have the time to do those anymore. But I want to say thank you to my members that are still with me, my subscribers that are still with me. I want to say thank you, and I did.
Yay.
I lost some subscribers, and the ones that I lost, trust me, don't care because they support something that I do not support. So I did. I lost some subscribers, and I really don't care. But for those that are still here, those that still come, still do the replays, still leave me messages, thank you. I appreciate it. Debbie and I do our Thursdays. When is Married at First Sight start again? July, August?
Didn't it start yesterday with
Oh,
like the weddings or something like
I'm not
that?
watching the weddings.
Yeah, it was the weddings that it started, I
Okay,
think.
I'm sorry. I love the lazy river at the double at the Golden Nugget in Lake Charles. Love the lazy river. I really, really, really do. I miss you too, Susan. And I promise I will start doing at least. So I went live Monday. I'm live today. If it wasn't for the fact I'm traveling tomorrow, I will be live tomorrow. And I told you guys that Bobbles and I want to start doing the trivia again, and I just haven't had a chance to talk to her. Um, and she sent me the message, and I really haven't had a chance to talk to her. But we're gonna get back to doing what oh my God, girl, my card got hacked too, and I had to. So every time it comes up that my subscriptions has ended, because I belong to different channels. So once it tells me your payment didn't go through, I go in and I update it with my new card. I had to get a new card, Debbie. It arrived on that Tuesday, and I left for Vegas that Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
I was bugging because I was like, and then my bank isn't here.
Mm-hmm.
So I was looking at going to open an account and getting a card like this, but trust and believe me, that card was delivered overnight because
Mm-hmm.
someone, my Cash App was tied. My Cash App, my PayPal, and Venmo are all tied to my account.
Mm.
Someone sent a Cash App. I think her name was Renee something, and I went, wait a minute, and it was like in increments. they were trying to see how much money they can get out of my account. So I had to put a kibosh on that.
Oh, someone told me that, like, with the Cash App and
Oh,
Venmo
I
and all
don't
of
think
that,
you so I'm sorry, KK.
yeah,
Yeah,
just disconnect, like unlink your bank
I
account
did.
from it and only link it when you need to like
Yep,
add
I need
money.
to transfer some money
Hmm.
right now to Amazon real
Hmm.
quick, and then I'm going to transfer it. Then I'm going to unlink it. But
Hmm.
I unlinked everything, and now. So wait a minute. Um, my my membership for Costco. No, not
Hmm.
Costco. What was my membership for? They said your payment couldn't go through. I'm like, what the? And I'm calling these people. I'm getting all. And then I looked at the thing. I said, oh, I got a different card number. So what I did was I transferred all my payments from my debit card to my credit card.
Mm.
So just pay it on my credit card, and then every month I'll just wipe
I
that
don't
credit
use
card
my
clean.
debit card. I haven't
But
used
that's
my
what I was
debit
doing.
card.
And Nathan
Mm-mm.
told me, no, take
Yeah.
everything off your debit card, move it to the credit card, and then when the bill comes, just pay it completely out.
Here's
And
the
that's what I
thing. I
did.
got a fun fact for you. I haven't used my debit card as a main card since Hurricane Katrina.
See, and I'm just serious. So, and I
Oh.
did. I warned everybody, unlink your shit. Yep, it was in increments. I was like, why in the
Hmm.
fuck would I be doing this? And I was like, oh no. And I did. I called and I was like, and when I realized it was a Friday and I'm leaving that Thursday the next week to go to Vegas, and I
Hmm.
can't, they said, well, we can, I said, okay, I need my card. I'm getting ready to go on vacation. I need my card. We can
Hmm.
overnight it. Then they said that, then they told me that they sent it on Monday. Girl, I called. This fucking card isn't here. They were like, no, ma'am, it's going to arrive on Tuesday. So I stayed home on Tuesday. My card arrived. I activated it. I was nervous because I'm
Hmm.
getting ready to go. Even though I have credit cards, I still wanted my debit card because that's the card I
Hmm.
use to pull cash off.
Yeah, no, I don't do that at all. I I use one card, Amex. That's it.
See, and Nathan keeps telling me to get an Amex. I had one a long time ago, and a lot of places didn't take Diners Club and American Express. So I
Hmm.
got rid of them. And Nathan's like, you need to get your Amex. Oh, he makes me sick with that fucking black card. I just want to choke him. I said, okay, I'm going to get an Amex. He said, Ma, get rid of all those cards, get one card, use your Amex card, and just pay it. I said, okay, we'll do. So I paid off all of, well, except for two. I paid them off, and then I'm going to go. And I'm serious. I was just sweating bullets because I'm getting ready to go on vacation, and I needed my card. Good night, Gwen. I appreciate it. Yeah, Nathan did. He told me. He goes,
Hmm.
all your bills come off your credit card. Don't pay nothing from your debit card. And when your bill comes in, pay it out.
Yep.
He said, because the money that you would use to pay is already in your bank. And I said, oh my God. I said, how did you get so smart? You know what he told me? Uh, dumbass. This is what he told me. Dumbass. I said, what? He goes, isn't that what you told me a long time ago? I said, shut up, Nathan. He said, dumbass. Yep, he did. And I told him how to deal with his stuff. And my son showed me his credit score. And I was like, you bitch. Nathan is at an 823?
Mm.
823. When I was doing, credit used to go up to 700. Remember that, Debbie? 700.
Mm.
Nathan's at 823. And he showed me, but he put that American. I'm like, that's you bitch. He was like, Ma, you the one that told me how to do this. He did. I got him out of debt when he was in college. He had all these credit cards, and then I showed him. I got him out of debt with that. Got in the military, set up this, and he has been doing his thing all of my sons.
Mhm.
They invested together in property. All three of my sons, they've bought all type of properties together, and
Nice.
I am so proud of them because it's not just for them; it's for their kids. They invest wisely. Brian was
Mhm.
buying gold way before, and he was keeping it in a safe in his home. Now it's at. I mean, he would tell me take. He said, Ma, I need you to take this five, do this, do that, do that. I was running so many errands when they were overseas, but they've invested their money wisely. They've built and they've gained. I mean, I'm just like, and Nate tells me, don't worry about it. We've already picked your retirement home. I'm like, yeah, I'm serious. And when my son is talking and I'm looking at him, he was here. And the same shit I told him 15, 20 years ago is what he's telling me now. If you're going to use one card.
Yeah, that's all you
And,
need. Like I do
and he
have a
did.
backup,
I
but
do. He said, you don't need these cards. He goes, pay this, pay that. And he goes, you don't want to do it all at one time. Every month, paid off, paid off, paid off, paid off.
Mhm.
Get rid of them. One card.
never carry a balance. Take it
That's what,
all
yep,
out.
paid off.
Um,
He is
oh,
so
and
right.
if you have a Capital One card, you can get an incognito credit card
Yep, and
number
that's
that
what I
you
have. And it
use.
typed in a credit card. And look at Mims.
Mhm.
And that's all he uses. He said this is he uses that Amex card.
Yeah,
Now
that's all I have.
he has two other cards, but that
Mhm.
American Express card,
And I
that's
get
the card
points.
he uses it. And at the end of the month, when his bill comes in, it's white clean.
Yep.
He showed me one time he had, when they went to Greece, whatever, and whatever, he said, you see this? He said, here's what my statement was. He paid that bill. It was like 57, whatever. He goes, because he uses that one card. And I was like, Nathan, I know this. He was like, boop. He did. Boop. Why aren't you doing it?
Exactly.
And he's right.
Exactly.
Yeah, and he does. He's very, very, very smart. And so he's like, nope. And I said, he's like his dad because he pulls out that black card. I'm like, he was like, you had a card like that. I'm like, that's like that. I'm like, yep. But Nathan, and he's very, very wise. Brian is the same way. Marcus is the same way. They are financially solid when it comes to this. And why America? Nathan gets points. Plus, he travels a lot. He gets into all of these. What is it? The clubs. What is it? When we traveled, the Delta Air clubs, everything. These are all the privileges of membership. Okay, with
Mhm.
American Express. Yep.
And they have the best fraud department.
Yep, he does. So so he's right. And since he's left, I did exactly what he told me to do. Um, and I did. I just I've killed two. And he was like, Ma, why do you have all these credit cards? I said, I don't know. I said, because they send them. You don't need them. I said, you're right. And he's right.
Heidi, just get back one of the green cards. Just start back with one of the green cards and start going back paying off every month. It's
Well,
so
I
much
paid
easier.
off in the last month. I've done 3 cards that I'm done with, and I've actually just like I took the scissor to them 2 days ago.
Mhm.
Because I have one card that has a limit of was it 20, and he says use this card, and I was like, but when you start, I in my head, if I don't have the cash in my account, I don't
Mhm.
need it. But he
Mhm.
says, he said, Ma, you're not thinking. And to me, because I used to spend so much money. And,
Mhm.
but it's taken me a while to get back, because when we were in a pandemic, 2 years, but I was off my savings. So I'm still putting money back, I'm getting back where he was like, Stop doing that. Do this. And he sat there and drew me this. And we sat there one day when I was feeling better. And he walked me through what I needed to do and what my plan is and how much to put back and how much to set. This goes. And he did it. And I adjusted everything.
Good, good. Just stick to the plan. And
I am.
Just my mantra is at the end of my billing cycle, all things are paid off.
Things, and that's what he told me. He goes, see, what you do is you pay half. You pay. He goes, no, I want it wiped. And I was like, okay. So
all of my bills
when I was in Vegas, I used one card, not my debit card, unless I want to pull cash.
Never use your debit card because when they get a hold of that number, it messes up. It freezes all your accounts.
Yep. When I was in Vegas, I used one credit card. Anything I did, food, whatever I did, it was on that card. When the bill just came in, last week, and what I did was I went online, wiped it out.
And whatever you do, when you do, if you do get an American Express card, make sure you get one with reward points because those points come in really handy.
Now my Capital One card, both of those, and I'm not getting rid of those. I have high limits on those, but I have reward points, and they come in handy with food. With every when I transferred my points back in December, I had like almost $300 that I transferred into my account, into my checking account. So I let the points build up. So, and I didn't realize I had all those points, but he was right. So I am following his instructions, just like Kayla. People were laughing when I said that Kayla had a credit card. Her dad got her a card that's attached to his account, but she's building her credit. And he put so much money, and he just tells her, if you use that money with blah, 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 he goes, that ain't my problem. Kayla is building and building. So we go, and he set her up so she can have that credit when she's done.
Crazy cat mama drinking too much.
Yes, crazy cat mama. Send me your CC so I can clear it up.
And you keep checking it to see when she clears it.
Yeah, but but he did. So Kayla he attached, and that's what my older son did to his son Christopher. He got him a credit card. Kayla has a credit card, and then she has PayPal. So the money he transfers to her through PayPal, she puts, but she has a limit. And if Nathan sees her going too close to that limit, or she's just frivolously spending, there's a freeze. And then he's going to talk to her. What the hell are we doing? Why do you need this? Why do you need that? Yeah, so he's teaching her financial responsibility at a young age. Yeah. He says he would do it to Justin, but he doesn't trust the fact that his mother won't get a hold of the credit card. That's what Brian did. He got his son a card. Chris was in Maryland. Shit was being charged on Chris's card. My son put a kibosh to that too. He was like, I told you not to give this, and he just kiboshed it.
Wow.
And you had to earn that stuff again. So they're trying to set you up, and I get it. And I look back and I look at and I said, oh my God, I did a damn good job. I really did. I did a damn good job.
Nice.
Never had to run to a police station. Never had to do that. I did a damn good job. College degree. I did a damn good job. Professional young men, college degrees and all. I did a damn good job.
You sure did.
Even with a crazy ass mama like that. I did. My cousin called me yesterday. He was like, how's your baby doing? I said, my baby? I said, my baby is 35 years old. He was like, get the hell out of here. I said, my baby is 35 years old. old. A grown ass man with his own family. 35 years old. I don't have no baby no more. She said, just please don't kibosh me. Thank you, KK. I'm serious. But Debbie, I'm gonna have to talk to you. My granddaughter and I had a conversation yesterday. Well, Monday. My granddaughter has bought me out the damn water. Killer is crazy. She crazy.
Why?
And she gets it honestly. I saw that. Her daughter, Caitlin, I'm serious. Mims put up, Caitlin is a beautiful young woman. Her pictures don't do her justice. Her personality. She and Caitlin is 16 years old. Kayla is 13 going on 14. They mesh so well. The Kayla is 13, but she's not 13. She's more of 19 because she's always been with me. She's my mini-me. The girl's vocabulary is out this world. But we had a conversation on Monday. I called her daddy. I said, yeah, your daughter needs help. You guys are in Palm Springs. Hey, breezy girl. Yep, she's very, very, very smart. Very smart. But Debbie, Mims, I'm going to have to call. You got to call me when you get home. Because you got to talk. Because Kayla, I don't know where my granddaughter get this shit from, but she's something else. She's something else. And my son, I called Nathan. He was like, yep, that's your mini-me. I said, I never say shit like that. He was like, and my daughter, that's your granddaughter. I'm like, so if she's not your daughter, how is she my granddaughter? Yep, look at the names, Caitlin and Kayla. They are, they got a, and Kayla was telling me, she was like, she's 16. What do I have in common with a 16-year-old? I said, you're going to be surprised. They are two peas in a pod.
Nice.
They are very, they are, intellectually, I'm serious, everything. Kayla used to be in the dance because she danced in Las Vegas. Then she decided she was bored and she didn't want to dance anymore. Then she wanted to do this and she wanted to do that. But Caitlin is into dance, but they have so much in common. They are. They're really, really smart. And they did click. They really did click. And I wasn't even worried about it. I told her, I said, now if Amber's daughter would have been there, it would have been the same thing. I've talked to Amber's daughter. I'm not going to call her name. She just turned 16. Caitlin's 16. Kayla's 13 going on 14. And she was worried about what they had in common or how would they connect. And I said, you'd be surprised what you have in common with Kate.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, thanks for the last.
Thank you. But I want to say good night, Debbie. We've been live for 2 hours now. Thank you all for being
here. Oh my God.
But
Okay.
I'm gonna go take me a nice hot bubble bath.
And I only had one drink. Oh my God.
Me too. And I need to call Terry Lynn too. She was running around, but I need to call her. She was listening. And I was talking to her earlier, so I need to call my girl and check in with her. But anyway, Debbie, next week,
yes, ma'am.
Discuss Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. I'm going to get caught up on the side. We're going to have to break it down in 20-minute increments for each because we got to cover the Ultimate Girls Trip. And then we have to cover what's been going on in Atlanta.
Yes, Atlanta will be back on Sunday. Did you see the mid-season trailer?
Yes.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oof.
Yes.
When you get a husband, you could tell me how to handle mine. Go ahead, Candy.
Mims, can you videotape or send me the link so I can watch her live? We can watch her live. So we can watch her live. They're in Palm Springs. And yes, I'm jealous of the 7 freaking pools, okay? But if there's a link that we can watch the performance live, I would love to. And I told Kayla, I showed her the pictures of the performance and everything. If we can watch Caitlin live, I still have Kella's performance live. She performed, but I had to go to Orlando on business. This was like 3 years ago. And she was in Vegas. So my son sent me the link live, and I watched her live performing with her dance studio.
Wow.
Find out for me, please. Please, please, please. So yeah, but I got to watch Killer because I was supposed to fly to Vegas. And Shamara worked for not Frontier. What's the other one? I used to fly free. And they scheduled me for a trip to Orlando, so I couldn't go. But they did give me the link, and I watched her performance live. So that to me meant everything because she was in a dance group in Vegas for like two and a half, almost 3 years. So then she decided, no, I think I want to do hip hop dance. No, I don't want to dance anymore. I think I want to do soccer. No, I don't want to do soccer. I think I want to do painting. Yeah. Okay. They go through those phases.
Yeah, but you got to sample everything until you find what sticks.
But I think it was the fact she was at that awkward stage. She was taller than a lot of kids. Her dad's 6'5.5". So she was taller than a lot of kids.
Okay.
And she was awkward. She's coming into herself and little boobies and stuff. And
oh my God. Don't stop. She's not nearby, is she?
Oh no, they're not little boobies anymore, okay? No.
Don't.
Yeah, see, Vegas, and they'd sent me a live link. Yep, for the competitions. Yep, they did. So, yeah, but she has definitely come into herself. Yep, thank you, ma'am. She's something else. She is something else. Today, I came home yesterday, and she was sitting on the sofa, and she was listening to Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi B. I said, let me guess, you like WAP too? She was like, I've heard it. I know the words to it. I said, got you, girl. Got you. She was in here bouncing. I'm like, go ahead, girl. Bounce it on out. Something but secrets. I don't know what the damn song.
And how was the kitchen? And how was the kitchen?
It was clean.
Okay. See?
She vacuumed the dining room. She vacuumed her room. I came home, but she took a bath in my bathroom, and I don't understand it. We've got the same size tubs. They're the deep dish, but she says that my bathroom is comforting. So she likes taking a bath in my bathroom, which my bathroom is huge. But she says my bathroom is comforting to her.
Okay.
And even when we were at the other place, I can see because I had a deep tub. Both of the tubs are deep in both bathrooms. But she wants to be in. She goes, my bathroom is comfort to her. So I can't say nothing. I'm like, as long as you clean up my bathroom after you finish. And that's what she did. The only reason I knew she was in my tub because I saw bubbles. I said, wait a minute.
I was about to say it's probably the perfumes that give her a sense of comfort.
Yeah, I'm like, I didn't take a bubble bath this morning. I took a shower. And I went, and I looked around. I said, oh, this little heifer took a bath in my bathroom. Yeah, so I did. She told me, she goes, my bathroom is comfort for her. So, okay.
Aww.
I do. My bathroom is huge. The toilet is way over there, the tub, the showers. So, as long as she cleans up, my rugs aren't damp, wet, she's good to go. So, but that's my mini-me. Oh, Michelle, we're getting out of here. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. Catch the replay. But Debbie, it's been great. I'm going to take a bath. Then I'm going to eat. I left my laptop at work so I can go. This morning I was at work at 5:20. Tomorrow morning I'm going to be at work probably around 5. I'm going to be there until like 8:30, 9 o'clock. Then I have 12:45 flight, but I'm going to leave here around 10 something. So, yep. But I will be back I might go live Sunday. I might do morning coffee Sunday. I'll have to see. Because I don't leave until like 1:30 on Sunday. So I might do morning coffee on Sunday from my destination. Right.
Nice.
So, but yeah, my granddaughter, and then Nathan was like, Justin. So we're leaving out, and then we fly again. September, I'm in Reno. October, we're back in Vegas. Yeah, she's having too much fun. So, well, she knows. Grandma likes to fly. She knows when she's with me, we travel. So, I've been like that since she was little. So, she was like, okay, so I need to check her school schedule and make sure her classes. But I am September, we're good to go. But October, she's gonna miss about 4 days unless she can do it online. So I'm gonna see about that. But anyway, love you guys, Debbie.
Yes, ma'am.
Tomorrow is TLC day.
Yes. We'll be doing the family Chantel.
How
I heard they're getting
Is
divorced.
that good? Is that good?
Well,
Remember, I stopped watching them for 2 seasons.
I know. Last season was the best. I was suckered into that season.
That's when her and Pedro were caught in that liar, but him not knowing his
Right.
family. Okay.
And this season, I really wasn't believing the marital problems,
But you are now.
not really. I'll believe it when there's a divorce decree.
Okay. So I need to, I can't deal with Chantel, and I can't deal with her mother, and I can't deal with River. I'm sorry, I just can't. I love Pedro's sister. I love Pedro's mom, probably because my daughter-in-law is from the Dominican Republic. I don't really, I like Pedro, but not, I can do without him, but yeah. But Alejandro, what happened with Alejandro?
Alejandro is back in the Dominican Republic trying to win Nicole back after she's lost the Miss Dominican Republic.
Okay. I'll
Pageant.
watch it and see if I want to cover it.
But you did hear that they filed for divorce, and there's restraining orders, and that he's claiming that she cleaned out $257,000 out of their joint account and
Pedro
put it in
that?
Yep, it's all in court papers. She withdrew it out of their joint account and put it in an account with her and Winter's name on it.
Yep.
So he petitioned the court to get it back.
So here's my problem with this. And I heard that, but I didn't believe it. You know, Phaedra was working at that warehouse. Mm-hmm. She was still in college, and when she failed that nursing, whatever, to get her certification. Mm-hmm. She was upset because Pedro was paying and sending his money to his family. But my understanding that Pedro was working like 2 or 3 jobs. Plus he was doing like car servicing. So is that his money she stole, or is it their money?
Well, don't they all do something on Instagram with like weight loss tea or something like that? Like, I'm sure that she has an online persona that she's making money off of. I haven't
seen her do anything with the tea, but okay.
I like, how did they get $257,000?
That's what I want to know. She doesn't want his mother there. She doesn't want his sister there. And Pedro's whole goal was to bring his mother and sister here.
Well, I wouldn't want them there neither. I mean, I like Lydia in Dominican Republic, and I can do without Nicole.
I love me some Nicole.
I hate her.
I'm serious. Nicole reminds me of my daughter-in-law. But
oh dear.
She's got a crazy mother-in-law. And then she has I'm serious. My daughter-in-law, I'm serious. That Dominican in her, and Ingrid is her. Ingrid is from the Dominican Republic. Her mother, Bianca, all of them. Her mother loves Hennessy. Okay, she'll buy a thing. Her English don't get better till that bottle is halfway gone. Okay, that's when she and I start talking. I grew up 6, but I love my daughter-in-law. She's from the Dominican Republic, and what I forgot the name of the region. My other daughter-in-law is from Antigua. My other daughter-in-law is from Japan. She's Japanese and Black. I keep telling you, I have the United Nations in my family. I do.
Thanks, Susan.
Okay, guys, we love you.
Yes,
Debbie,
we gotta go.
Gotta go. Thank you.
Bye, everybody.